All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. The sound got messed up. I'm sorry. I think the sound is back now. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and my sister called, and there you have it. I'm sorry. All right, Dee, you made it back in. Happy, happy, happy. Hi, Renee. I'm glad you made it back in. Sorry, sorry, sorry. My sister called. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb, and then the sound goes away. I need to figure out how to make that work. If the sound goes away, how can I make the sound come back? I don't really know. Okay, I'm glad you guys made it back. Woo! Thank you. Okay, well, Crafty Tuesday, like I said, we just never know how it's gonna go down. Sometimes it just doesn't work out so well. But anyway, I'm back. I got sound. Okay. Jesse's here. Valerie wants Sequita. Tina, welcome, y'all. Welcome back. Hopefully everyone will come back. All right? I hope. I was getting ready to get started on the tour. So let's whip around here. And like I said, we're on a tour and the camera's moving. It's been that kind of day. My days are always that kind of day. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll just show you like how it works out. We come up the stairs and I'm in the loft, okay? So this is the loft. This is so you can just kind of get a reference for where we are. I put this bookshelf here. It kind of breaks up the space. I used to have a bookshelf that you could see through, but now I don't. I think I like it. I'm not sure. It's wider. So I don't know. I think it's pretty good. So this is where I keep my machines now. So I've got my Silhouette on top, and let's come over here, and my Juliet. And then here, I don't have a label on it yet. I have, because at one of the Crafty Tuesdays, you guys saw, I actually tried to put HTV on here, and it just burned up this bin. So HTV is not going to work, but I wanted to try the adhesive, so we'll see. But in here is all of my cordless tools, my glue gun, my scissors, all of those things that I might need while I'm crafting, and I just come around and get those. And then we've got my Cricut machines, and so both the Cricut machines. And then when we come down a little bit more, I've got my easy presses down at the bottom, and then here is some adhesive stuff. So I've got my spray adhesives and Gorilla Glue, things like that. And then on the bottom one, I've got heat press attachments because I have a few mug presses and tumbler presses. So I keep all those in here. So that is this shelf. And I've got everything labeled. I am obsessed with labeling. I feel like if you've got a cutting machine, you should just label everything, label all the things because it's fun. And it's just easy to find stuff. When you've got stuff labeled, everything has a place and it's just easy to clean up. In here, really there's nothing in here. I have some extra space, so I could buy some more stuff if I want. This is just my VLR, so my vinyl remover. So if I make a vinyl mistake, I have my VLR and I can use that. All right, so here is the main space. We'll start with what one of my favorite things is. I have these big red Husky cabinets. I love red. If y'all follow me, you know I love red. It's my favorite. I love these because they roll out. So typically when you see me, I'm working at one of these tables. I've got my ring light up there, or I'm working at the table behind me. But I love having these tables. So both of them roll out and then they roll back when they're not in use. Let me show you what's in them. Let me check the questions. Let's see. Oh gosh, Jesse, a cyclone in West Virginia, 12 degrees and 6 inches of snow. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want to see your labels too, Renee. I'll have to check them out. All right, so in these drawers here, oh, I forgot I was charging my light here. This goes up here. I don't even think it's charged enough. So in this drawer, this one is kind of a junk drawer. I just have some little paints, my heat gun, my shipping tape, my acrylic sheets that I actually use to make my boards, my letter board downstairs, paint, so gloves for messy stuff. And then I've also got a little letter board in here. So these are all of my letters and sayings for my letter board. Those all stay in here. So it's not like super organized in here, but everything has a little spot. And this is my sublimation cheat sheet, all my times and temps for all of that. In this drawer over here, I've got these mason jars. I think they're the 4-ounce mason jars. They work so well for storing little knickknacks. So I've got my Q-tips, little wooden things from the Dollar Tree, just all kinds of things, rubber bands and clothespins, paint sticks or popsicle sticks, all of those kinds of things. That works out nicely for having those in there. And then we'll stroll on down to here. I've got stuff for candle making in here. This one, I didn't get around to doing all of the labels for all of my bins. I'm working on it. Christmas stuff. I've got mason jars and things in there. And then passports. They didn't make it back in. They should, but this is where all of my passports are because I make custom passport colors. These have been thrown in there. You know, like I said, sometimes stuff just gets thrown in a spot. It shouldn't. Majority of the stuff gets put back in its home because it does have a place. Oh, this one's not looking so great. I tried to clean up, y'all. I tried to be nice and clean for you guys to come and join me, but this is normal. This is what it normally is. So I've got makeup bags, I've got some Easter stuff here, Valentine's stuff, and Halloween stuff. And then it looks like I've got some extra tote bags in here. We'll just leave that right there. And let's see. We'll move up, move this slide out of the way. Up top, we've got storage for me in all my glory. Thank you, Vern. I mean, it's just real. You know, this is how crafting is. It's pretty neat right now, I would say. I've got some extra canvases. I've got extra tumblers up there. And then this is my hat press right here. So I've got my extra hat press attachments that I keep right there. Oh, and I didn't even show you this. So this is where my extra vinyl storage is over here. So this is a guest room right there. No one's in it right now. So I just use that door and I put it on the outside of the door instead. So I just make it part of my workspace. And then I keep my trash can right there. So I've got some heat presses here, my printers. That's just my regular printer, and then my sublimation printers. And then up in this one, more tumblers, hats, and in here are straws for all the tumblers. And then I've got some stain there as well. Let's venture. Now this one is super clean. I did clean that one previously. This one pretty much stays clean all the time. So this is my big storage cabinet. Hi, Katina. Welcome from Maryland. So I've got my long mats over here, aprons, and then my short mats go right here. There's just a little pegboard inside here. And I like to keep the stuff, like I said, I like to keep labels so that I know where things are. So like all of my artistry supplies, glitter, printer ink. This one actually just found a home today, so I didn't even know that things could go here, but it was an extra bin. So all of my bling stuff, my bling sheets that I've been so obsessed with recently, and my hot fix rhinestones, those are in there. So I need to make a label for that, but that just got its home today. And then I've got tape, all of my shipping tape, and just different kinds of sublimation tape, all of those types of tape. And then this is an empty one, so I can get more stuff and I'll have a place to put it. So that will be nice. Here I've got some t-shirt blanks. This is definitely not all of my t-shirts and sweatshirts, but it's a nice place to keep them handy. I have more stored in the guest room. Some sublimation blanks here, just so I can keep them handy whenever I want to sublimate something. I've got them there. And I just like having the labels so it's easy to find. Dollar Tree stuff, I've got wooden sticks and Jenga blocks, things like that. This is where I keep all of my tote bags, the extra tote bags that I sell. Let's see, we'll go down a bit. And then down below, we've got some ribbon, stencils, copy paper, all of my, what are those? Pressing pillows, my UV lights, and then there's some extra sublimation stuff down there. And then up top is just more tumblers. I've got tumblers just falling out of everywhere. Lots of tumblers. Tumblers, and then, you know, the glitter wine glasses I've made that I haven't given away. I just still have them all up here. And then up top, those are actually mess ups, like t-shirt mess ups that I can use another part to test out something new. So I try not to ruin, you know, all my brand new t-shirts. So if I'm testing out a new product, these are messed up t-shirts that I did with vinyl or messed up sublimation shirts. So I leave them up there and I test them out. And then I've just got some boxes for shipping up there as well. Hi, Lola. Welcome. I think I just posted on Instagram, but I'm not totally sure. Oh, you don't use Instagram a lot. I'm like totally opposite. I use Instagram all the time. So here is my back wall. I actually ended up putting a calendar over here, which I really like. I feel like it utilizes the back of my, what do you call it? My bookshelf. I utilize all the space in here pretty much because I have such a small space. I try to make sure that everything has a purpose or brings me joy in this little space. So most of the stuff up here on my wall, I've made. I made this pegboard. I just got some trim and then pegboard and put them all together. And then I got the little pegboard accessories. I got these from Target. So I mean, I made all of this. My daughter made that artwork for me. I made everything up there. So I like to incorporate things that I've made into my space. So it just makes me happy. That I actually had made. I love that logo. It's pretty amazing. So how about we come down to what is in these drawers below. So I've got these drawers from IKEA. They sit below my Husky desk. Let's see. This I really like. Move it up a little bit closer so you can see better. So all of these little bins I got from Dollar Tree. And then I took some magnetic sheets and just cut a little piece that fit the bottom of here. And I have metal on the bottom. I got a piece of metal from Dollar Tree also. It just makes it nice. So when I'm using something and I close the drawer, oh, one of them just fell off. The magnetic pieces are sticky on one side. I probably should have glued them. I just kind of stuck with the sticky, but it probably would be better if I glued them and then they would really stay on. But it's just nice because then when you close the drawer, things don't fall out of place. Like that just stays right there. So these are all of my jewelry accessories in the middle here. And then I've got all of my sublimation earrings, sublimation blanks. I've got some luggage tags. Those are sublimation also. Tassels for keychains or the makeup bags. And then this is how I ship everything out. So I've got my little plastic bags, my cardboard for holding the earrings. And then I've also got like my please do not bend stickers and all of my how to, care instructions, washing instructions that I put with like my water bottles and my tumblers, cups, things like that. So I've got all those in here. T-shirt instructions, onesie instructions. Let's see, there's the onesie. Where's my, oh, here's the T-shirt. All of those little print and cut projects. Dee, I'm glad you're liking the advice. I love organizing. I have reorganized this space so many times because I feel like I organize, it works, and then sometimes maybe I get a new tool and it doesn't quite work with the space anymore, so then I reorganize again. So that's what I'm always doing. So mailers here, these are all my poly mailers and my T-shirt bags. Shrink wrap, I've also got some sublimation puzzles in here. But I've got my gift wrapping ribbon that's elastic, which is nice for those boxes, shrink wrap, and then those pull bows. So I keep all of that together. Paint, all of my paint here, and some little paints there. And then my paint accessories. This drawer is not the best, but I don't really know where everything should go. Like I've got brushes here, some alcohol inks, and then Mod Podge. So this is not the best drawer, but it works. I know where the stuff is. And then we've got miscellaneous. Everyone's got a miscellaneous drawer. My mom, I keep her in my craft space. She's everywhere through this house. Yeah, just my miscellaneous drawer. Then we come, oh, actually, let me show you what's on top. So like I said, I use all the space. So here is my Rollo thermal printer. Keep that under there. So all of my shipping stuff is right here. So I have my scale to weigh things when I'm shipping them. And then I've got my label printer right there. These are my, what are they called? My cup holders and tumbler holders for when I'm putting things on my tumblers, like the vinyl, or like when I'm doing my etching, things like that. This is where I keep all of my backdrops for my pictures. That's just foam board, but I make my own backdrops for all of my pictures. So this is where I keep all of them, so I can just have them all handy to make different backgrounds. And then I was making a package to send out, so I need a little bottom piece, so that worked out there. And then over here, these are all of my paint pouring, my ready to pour paints. Hey Up Designs, welcome to Crafty Tuesday. We've got tape, regular tape, sublimation tape, and my stapler. That's all there. And then this is where I keep my transfer paper. So I've got transfer rolls, and I've also got contact paper. And then these are all my transfers, all of my DTF and Supercolor transfers. Those are all the extras, so I leave those there, like my Crafty Challenge. So I buy stuff, I have a lot of them, so then when I need to make it, then it's just really fast to be able to whip it up. My vinyl scraps, I have gone through so many methods of storing vinyl scraps. And maybe even on the bottom here, I've got some in plastic bags. I just found I was not putting them back in the plastic bag. It was a good idea at first. It looked good, but I just put them in this drawer. So I do have separate drawers. So I've got a vinyl drawer, special HTV. So this is for like my glitter vinyl, my metallic, my vinyl prints, and not prints, pattern, my pattern vinyl. So this is all special vinyl in here. Metallic, all kinds of different kinds. And then this is my, I meant HTV, not vinyl. So those are my special HTV scraps. And then this is HTV scraps. So ones that are like really big pieces of scraps, or just ones that are single, because you saw how much vinyl I have over on my wall. I don't have room for a lot more vinyl. So if it comes in one color and it's just in like a sheet, I typically will keep that in here. If it's on a roll, then I will keep that over on the door. Or if it's a long piece of a color. But if it's just this, then I'm gonna always keep that in here. And if they're little scraps, like these are all big pieces, big scraps or big single colors. If they're little scraps, then I will put them in a little plastic bag. But I try not to have them too little. Like, I mean, this I could make something with, but really, I don't even know why I kept that one. That one should not be in there. It's like ridiculous. I used to have a problem with keeping every single piece of vinyl scrap. And then I decided I would have a limit, like it needs to be like 4x4 or something like that. So that must have been in my pre-organized days before I was throwing away vinyl. Because you're not going to go back and use those teeny little pieces. It just makes no sense. All right, now let's move over to this. So this is below my heat press and my mug presses. We have got an extra holder for my iPad. I've got my paper cutter, ruler, and then just some cutting mats are right there, and a couple of the pressing pillows. Let's see, bring this down a little bit. All right, and then in here I've got sublimation gloves, so they are always right below my heat presses, and this is where I keep my sublimation, my butcher paper. So it's all like everything kind of makes sense, like where I'm going to be using the materials. So that's all here right below. And then I just got this a couple months ago, but I'm loving it. So these bins, actually these white bins, the ones in the tall cabinet and the ones over on the bookcase in the front, they are all from Target and I am loving them. They stack nicely. So got all my sticker paper in here, my matte and my glossy, and then just some electronics like my cords, extra cords. They all stay in there. And I got rid of all the cords that I am not using. When I went through all this stuff, I realized that there were so many cords that I didn't even know what they went to. I'm like, why do I have all these cords? So I got rid of them. All those cords in there go to my machine. So I know where to find them. It's nice and easy. Vinyl scraps are a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Miss Joy, thank you. I hope you're having a blessed day too. And Tina, you still have that problem with keeping the vinyl scraps? It's a problem. It's a real problem. Little piece not going, you're not going to use it. So get rid of those little ones. Have a set number, 3x3 or 4x4. If it is smaller than that, get rid of it. Had to start labeling all of the cords. Yes. Yeah. I think I have them like, well, most of them had the symbol. Like my Cricut cords have the symbol, and I don't know. There's so many cords for everything. Oh, Miss Joy, you're going to Long Beach too? Hey, yes, I will be at Long Beach. I'm so excited. So this is cardstock. I am not a big paper crafter person, so I don't have a whole lot of cardstock, but this is where I keep it. These are my little sublimation blanks. So in the cabinet, I had the big sublimation blanks. These are ornaments and keychains, or yeah, I think these are keychains. There's a lot of little things, patches. So these are all little ornaments. Oh, some more. These are some metal luggage tags. So coasters, lots of little things in here. It was in there strategically so that it actually closed. So it's not closing right now. These are my extra blades. I've got Cricut blades. I've got Silhouette blades. All of that is in here. And then all my Teflon sheets stay in here. Labels. What kind of label? Oh, when I am doing a big order for shirts, I like to make it easy for people to pass them out. So I always put like child, small, large, medium. So these are all my labels. It's nice because I make all of these on my Rollo thermal printer. So it's just nice to have all the labels. And when I have some left over, I just keep them in here in my label bin. I don't print out pictures a whole lot anymore, but these are all it's my photo paper. I still use it sometimes though. So I just like to have it. My heat gun. What do I have? Oh yeah, I have 2 heat guns in here. It's just so, I love that I know where everything is. Then I've got some extra bins. Or did I? Oh, I got some bling in here. I forgot. I had some extra bins and then I found some storage for them. So this is some bling, extra bling that I have. This is the adhesive bling. And then these are, some of my slap bracelets for storing the vinyl and some rags. Because you always need to clean up some stuff sometimes. And let's come on back up. I forgot to show where I store all the printer paper. I'm not sure if you saw that. So in the big cabinet here is where I store my sublimation paper. So it's all on the shelf here. My mug paper, my 11 by 17, my 8.5 by 11, 13 by 19, all of that is in there. And then, like I said before, I love to just display stuff that I've made or my daughter has made for me. These are all things that we've made up on the wall here. I made this big logo. I was able to cut that out with my cutting machine, and just all the pictures I made. My daughter made this one for me for Christmas. I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. She asked what I wanted for Christmas, and I told her I wanted her to paint me a picture, and that's what she painted. So I love it. And then I did my paint pouring. Let's stay straight. And then I've got my letterboard here, just with, I don't know, just silly little things. Right now it says to craft or not to craft. What a silly question. Because it is. Because it is. And then over here, I've got my 16 by 24 heat press and my auto press from Heat Transfer Warehouse, PYD Life mug presses. Those are there. And I think you saw, let me show you over here. I think I already showed you. I've got my HTV Ront there. So I have 2 presses that I use on a regular basis. And that's the whole space. It's, like I said, it's a little space, but I fit a lot in here. Let's see. Where did you find those bins? Bins are from Target. And you know what? I think I forgot to put those in the description. So I will put those in the description. Some of the stuff is in there, but I will remember to add those. Michael's had some good 12 by 12 cardstock containers on sale last week in mini containers. The 12 by, yes, I like that. I ended up getting one, but for some reason it wouldn't fit. I wanted them stacked. I don't know. I need to look at it again because I'm not really happy with the paper storage the way it is right now. So I think I need to revisit the paper storage and like get a bin or something for that. I think that'll be better. Thank you, Dee, and Spilling the Diversity. Thank you. I love that. Yeah, she's really good. It was such a great present. I know. I'm so happy. I have one window and that's it. Because I love to put my stuff up. Thank you, Dee and Tina. Are you sure the sale is over? I hope not. I'm gonna go up there, but I also have some rewards dollars, so that means it's free, right? That's the way I math. It's free. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you guys what a couple of my signs that I made that I really like. So that one, it's gritty girl, because I feel like I am a gritty girl. So the definition, my definition of a gritty girl is a female that has courage to try new things, resilience to bounce back when they don't work, and persistence to keep going until they do. So I keep that up there because I feel like all of that. I'm always trying new things and it's scary. And a lot of things don't work out. But I just keep coming back. I just keep trying, keep trying. And sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But you just gotta stay in the game. That's it. Let's see, Renee, your craft space in the basement and slowly taking over more space. I know. Like these boys left for college and I took over that the room. I'm like, look, when you come back, you're just gonna be visiting. You're probably not gonna be staying here that long. So I'm gonna move some stuff in there. Yeah, I'm kind of oozing out into other spaces because I'm running out of space here. And maybe I should stop buying stuff, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I went into Target today. That dollar bin, it just gets me every time. I picked something up and I'm like, you don't need this, Courtney. Put it back. And then I got this. But look at this cute little spray bottle. It's glass. It's a glass spray bottle. I feel like it works with my room. And I always keep alcohol in a spray bottle for my sublimation projects. So I bought a spray bottle from the dollar bin. I didn't go for a spray bottle, but I left with the spray bottle. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Christy. Thanks so much. Yeah, I got lots of points too, Vern. That's why I was like, let me go to Michael, spend my points. Stuff all over the air hockey table. No one else is using it, right? That's how I feel. If no one's using it, then it's my space. It's for me. I'm trying to think. I think that's all my stuff. I'm so happy you guys came today for a tour. I'm glad we got it figured out at the beginning. Sorry, the clip cut off. Oh, you know what? So there's nothing written in the description right now because I had to start over. So I will make sure that everything gets in the description. I might even just reload this whole video and try to work that out so it's all together. Craft logic. Yeah, pretty much. $20 on points, so I got 4 free bins. Winning. I went in there the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, this is free? Oh, thank you. My husband told me, seriously, this is like a true conversation. Last week, he's sitting on his computer and he was like, oh, Southwest is having some sale. You get 6 times the points on all your purchases for, I don't know what amount of time, for the next couple weeks. And I was like, do you need some help? I can help you with that. I can get us a lot of points. Don't worry, I got you. And he was like, I'm good. I'm really good. And I'm like, I'm just saying I could help you out. We could get 6 times the points. Me and Michael's, me and the Dollar Tree. I can help. Whenever you need my help, just call me. I will be there for you. Terry, thank you so much. Please, yes, everyone, like the video. Don't forget. I don't want to get off of here. I got 44 people. Let's see how many likes I have on here. I'm going to check. I'm going to see if y'all are liking the video. I'm going to look. How many likes does it say I have? 21 likes. 44 people, 45 people watching and 21 likes. Come on. See, I am a good wife, Vern. See? I don't know if he agrees on that front, on my spending money front. Thank you, Vern. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if any of you are going to Long Beach this week, please come and say hello. I want to see you there. I forgot who else said they were going. I'm looking back. Yeah, definitely hit me up because I will be there. I'm going on Thursday. It's gonna be fun. A lot of networking, lots of new stuff to see. I'm very excited. I made something special for the occasion, so I will show you guys. Actually, I made something with a new product that's coming out next week from Caesar. So if you're in Long Beach, you'll be able to see it. But even if you're not, I'll be posting. I'm gonna be in my stories, and I'll be in all the places and sharing. And actually, I've got a live scheduled. I haven't even, it's not scheduled, but I do have a live because not only am I going, Katrina, Shanita from Do Dream, so Katrina from Katrina's Graceful Creations, Shanita from Do Dream On, and Jamila from J. Stewart's Laboratory, we're all going. So we will all be there, and it will be very fun. Miss Joelle will not be at a specific place. I plan to just kind of be all over the place. But DM me on Instagram if you're over in the expo area. DM me and then we can meet up and say hello. Vernison Expo in Long Beach for printing, embroidery, DTF, all kinds of stuff, vinyl, all kinds of stuff that people will have booths, companies will have booths, and I'll be able to see new things. So I'll have new things to share with you afterwards. So I'm very excited. Lots of learning and networking this weekend. Yes, thank you, Dee. Oh, and then next week, after I get back from Long Beach, we've got the Crafty Challenge with Alan from A-Dub Productions. That's going to be very, very fun. I sent him all the materials, so he is all set to go for next week. It's going to be fun. Right, look out Long Beach. There is a wave coming, a wave of fun. It's hitting Long Beach this week on Thursday. It's gonna be good. Oh, Angel B is going, yes, and Patrice from Craftable Things is going too. Yes. Going to those kinds of things. Vern, this is my first time ever going, so I will let you know how it is, but I've heard it's good and it's so close to home for me. I'm just driving up, so I hope it's going to be good, but maybe you can go to the next one. But yeah, this is my first time doing any of this stuff. Katrina and Kaden too. Kaden's not going, but Katrina will be there. I know, Kaden's so sweet. So sweet. Hi, Rachel. I didn't even know that you were in here. I missed you. Let's see. You and me both. I go to all the places out of state. How will I not go somewhere that's here in California, right? Miss Joy, I forgot where you live. Where in California do you live? We are going to have fun. We're going to have fun, and we're going to be on video. So Thursday night, Katrina, Shanita, and Jamila and I are going to be live. So check it out on one of those channels. Maybe mine. Come to mine because I told you about it. So come on over to mine. Let's see. Get more affiliations and tell them your viewers want to try their products too. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. This is my year. My year. Do you ever see them on the East Coast? Yes, I heard of one in Miami. What is it called? Somebody said like PU. Oh, Printers United. Is that in? No, that's in Vegas. There was something in Miami though. Somebody was telling me about. Oh, Los Angeles. Oh, so it's right around the corner from you, Miss Joy. Thank you, Vern. Mwah. I appreciate you so much. They have special washing instruction tags for when you are doing t-shirts. For when you're doing t-shirt sublimation. There's not really special washing instructions for sublimation. That's kind of the great thing about sublimation. You just wash it. Yeah, I don't know about the New York area, Renee. I'd have to look it up. It's so far away from me. I haven't really looked going that far. Oh, in St. Louis. Tanya, I didn't know you were in St. Louis. What high school did you go to? That's like the running joke of St. Louisans. We all ask, what high school did you go to? It's so bizarre. Nowhere else in the country, I don't think, does that, but it's a big thing. Tell us where you live and who your friends are. And then they're like, oh, did you know so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so? Yes, I did. Did your niece enjoy her tree? She did, Vern. You know, it was funny though, because the doors closed on the tree, and when you open the doors, they didn't stay closed when you closed them. And she did not like them to open. So I had to put some Velcro on the door so they stayed open, because it was like they'd close and they'd swing back, and she was like, no. She was like backing up and freaking out. So yeah, she did not like it, but she did like the tree itself, and she did play with it, so that was fun. Oh, Hazelwood East, hey! I went to Kirkwood. St. Louis is big, yes. Very, very big. Yeah, so Bria, I don't think there's any special instructions for sublimation, so I don't think you need to worry about that. Special instructions, like when I send special instructions to somebody, it's because it's either like a vinyl or a printable vinyl or something like that. And I want to remind them to not put fabric softener on it, and to wash it inside out, and to not wash on like hot. So I try to do that. I don't do any of those special things, but I tell people to do those special things. If it doesn't last in my washer, it's not going to last in my life. So yeah, I don't do that. But when I sell something and I send it to somebody, I tell them to wash it that way. Because really that's what they say. That's what the instructions say. I just don't follow the instructions. I just don't. And sometimes I've had vinyl that just came off because I didn't follow the instructions. But whatever, I'll make another one. Auntie came through for the win. Hey, I did. It was so, so cute. She was fun to have. Javaya's not coming. No, we wanted her to come so bad, but she couldn't make it to this one. But next one, I hope. I really hope. You can make your own tags if you're selling t-shirts or even giving them away. I have tags for shirts and mugs. Yep, like Courtney said. Yeah, I didn't know. Special instructions? Like, have you seen my life? Like, kids coming and going, working at the school, volunteering. I do not have time for special washing instructions. So if it doesn't last, there's nothing I can do about it. If it messes up, I make another one, right? An excuse to crap. I always have an excuse to crap. I did have one shirt though. Seriously, I put it in the wash. The entire thing, the entire design, like every piece of vinyl came off in that shirt. I think that was like a bad batch of vinyl, because I've only had that happen one time, and I was like, what the heck? That was crazy. And I was super happy that was not a shirt that I had sold to somebody, because that would have been bad. But yeah, it was me. I just made another one, but I don't really know what happened. I've never had that happen. I don't know if y'all have had that. Like, one time in the wash, now granted, I didn't flip it inside out or anything, but I don't ever flip anything inside out. But that one, it just came right off. Can we talk about doing a live or tutorial on StreamYard? Like, you want to know how to use StreamYard, Ms. Joy? In the description, when I put the description up, I have a link to StreamYard so you can get more information about it. But I started using it back in the fall, I think, and I love it. I really, really love it. It's just really convenient to be able to have multiple devices, like having different angles, different cameras. You can invite people in. So it's really nice. That's why I've been doing these over on Instagram, because it just makes it so easy through StreamYard. I need to make my friend another birthday shirt. I'll try DTF. DTF is so great. I love it. To be honest, I don't use a lot of vinyl anymore. I use DTF or Supercolor, because they're so much faster. When I don't have to weed, like sublimation was definitely top of my list after vinyl. And then I got into that DTF world, and now I like that. Even I kind of like that even more than sublimation sometimes. I guess it depends on the project, but like I still do sublimation, but I think I like the DTF. And then somebody just told me the other day they're sending me a UVD, what's it called? UVDT, DTF or DTV or something that you put on the tumblers. I have never used that before, and I'm going to get some, so I get to try it out. I'm very excited. You flip everything inside out and hang dry. You are so good, T. So good. Following the directions just like you're supposed to. I love it. I don't do it, but I love it. I love it for you. Your stuff probably ends up working out nicely and staying on all the time. Oh, UVDTF. Yes, that's what it is, Miss Joy. I haven't ever used that before, but somebody told me they were sending me some. So I'm excited to try it. I will let you know about it for sure. Oh, you just started your YouTube channel. Congratulations. That's exciting. I need to go subscribe. Let me know, is it Miss Joy, or let me know like what it's called, your channel, and I'll go subscribe. I've been working really hard on my YouTube channel. Last year I had decided I was going to make it a priority, and I was posting twice a week. And this year as well, I'm really trying to work on it and grow my channel. I finally made it to 5,000 subscribers. Thanks to all of you. If any of you are in here and are not subscribed yet, you should subscribe because we have fun at the Crafty Brick. We do Crafty Tuesday every week. Next week, what is next week? Oh, a doormat. I made a doormat like a year ago, and in the construction, it kind of got messed up. We did a remodel in our house and it got messed up. So I made a new one, but it's interesting because the first one I used paint, outdoor paint. And then and it lasted forever. The second one I made, I used that Flex Seal, and it's rubbing off. I don't feel like it lasted as long as the paint. So this time next week, I'm going to try paint again. The previous mat, I used HTV. This time I'm going to try and use that freezer paper. I've never done that before. So that's what Crafty Tuesday is next week. We're trying out a doormat with some freezer paper so I can get my doormat back looking nice. Thank you, Vern. Thank you, Miss Joy. And thank you, Dee. I was so excited. I was so excited. Okay, Miss Joy's one. Okay. I will go and subscribe to that. I'm going to write that down because the way my mind is set up, I will not remember. Where's a piece of paper? Here we go. I'm just going to write it down so I don't forget. Ms. with a period. Joy's one. Okay. All right. After I will. Gotta help each other grow. I feel like, it's been nice having this like sisterhood with some other creators that I met last summer. It was just so nice to meet them and get to know them and become friends with them, other people that are doing the same things that I am and experiencing the same things that I am. It's been great. So you got to find your tribe and stick together. Helping each other, right? The sisterhood. It's not about competition. Even if we're all talking about the same thing, we're all talking about it in a different way. So everybody's got their own style. So there's room for everybody. That's what I think. So I'm going to always share what I've learned and just, put out good vibes for everybody. But so far, I've only used the Flex Seal. I think the outdoor paint definitely stayed longer for me. I used black outdoor paint, but I did use white Flex Seal. So I don't know, maybe the black Flex Seal is better. But this time I decided I want white, but I'm going to do the white outdoor paint. That's what I'm trying. So that's next week. If you want to tune in and check out Crafty Tuesday and see this freezer paper that we're doing here. Vern, this is my tribe too. Seriously. And Dee, you too. This is my tribe. It's so fun to come on here. I'm telling you, I was so nervous starting Crafty Tuesday because I don't like to do things that aren't right and good and, and practiced. So it was really, really hard for me to get on here. And I was super nervous most weeks coming on because I was like, I don't want to mess up live. That is not fun to me. But then just, I just keep coming back and mess up, and y'all keep coming back. And it doesn't matter if I mess up. We all mess up. I think that's the thing. We all mess up. Nothing is perfect. So I'm getting over. I'm not gonna say I'm all the way over it all the time when it messes up, but I'm definitely much better than I was when I started Crafty Tuesday. And I think I've been doing it like 2 years now. It's kind of wild. Ex-assistant to former CEO of Stanley Black & Decker, and I was telling her about you testing the cordless scissors rotary color, and she said she didn't get them. What do you mean? She didn't get them? What the heck? They're pretty cool. Started my small business around a year ago. Any pointers or advice on how to make it grow? I've invested a lot of time and money. Oh, I totally get it. I'm gonna look at your thing. Oh, the press is popping up. Marilyn, send me what your page is. Do you have Instagram or you just have YouTube? I'm much better on Instagram. If you have an Instagram, I can give much better advice. I feel like I'm still new on YouTube, but Instagram, I feel pretty confident on Instagram. I have definitely grown my channel from zero. And it's interesting. Prior to having the Crafty Brick, I was a personal trainer. So I had a Instagram page for personal training. Do you know it took me like 3 years to get to 1,000 followers? I could not grow. I could not do it. I didn't know what to do. But now, for some years later, I don't even know. I've been doing Crafty Brick for 4.5 years, and I've grown it to, I think it's over like 35,000 followers on Instagram. But I feel like I've learned a lot to help with the growth, and I'd love to look at your page and see kind of what you're working with, what's going on, and then maybe I could offer a few suggestions if you would like them. It doesn't work as well as it did in the beginning, that Flex Seal. Yeah, Tina, that's what I'm thinking. I did my first mat with multicolors, but I always spray with clear to help keep it from shedding. Oh, that's a good idea. We come back because it's real. Thanks, Renee. You started late 22. Oh, Tina, so you're new too. Oh, I'm glad you made it back, Roseanne. Just dove into YouTube and posted my first video. Oh, wait, that's great. Spilling the diversity. That's so great. I mean, you got to start somewhere. I mean, I don't go back and watch my first videos, but I think I've gotten better over the last couple of years with my videos. Products I make take me double time as I've only got one hand and people just don't see the effort I put into my products. Take double time as I've got one hand. Yeah, but I'm one person too. I'm wondering, like, maybe if you think about the products that you're selling and the profit that you're making on them, is that product really worth it? Maybe do an inventory of what you sell and see if maybe there's something else that you could sell that could make more money. Because you don't want to like kill yourself and then you're making $10 on something and it takes you forever. Maybe thinking about trying some things that don't take as long to make, but that you still like. And then finding time for the other stuff. If you love the other stuff, but it just doesn't make a lot of money, find some time to do that. But maybe that's not what you sell. Or you can sell it for more. But you got to make it make sense. Like if you're selling, you want to make money. So it's got to make money sense. Started with Katrina, then subscribed to everyone after the Baddies Live you all did. Oh, I'm so excited. Justice, welcome. That was so fun. We're doing it. We're coming back. The baddies are going live on the Monday, next Monday after we get back from Long Beach. I don't remember the date. 22nd, maybe? It's Monday. Monday morning at noon. We're going to do that again, what we did last time. I don't even know what we're talking about this time, but we're all coming back and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So Marilyn, yeah, send me your Instagram page or DM me on Instagram, either one, because I would love to look at it and see what you got. The baddies are a group of 5 of us. We all met at Wallapalooza last year with Heat Transfer Warehouse's event they put on, and they bring their companies, their partners, and then also their affiliates, and they bring them together. Everybody gets to meet and, network. It was so much fun. I'm so happy they invited me. But that's where I met all these lovely ladies, and it's Katrina, Javaya, Shanita, and Jamila. So Do Dream On, Katrina's Graceful Creations, Gifted Hands by Javaya, and Jay Stewart's Laboratory. That's all their names on YouTube and Instagram. So we decided that we're going to do a monthly session and get together and talk and answer questions for any of you that maybe have some business questions or questions about crafts. It's going to be different every month, but we did our first one last month and it was really, really fun. So we decided it's going to be a monthly thing. Y'all said you wanted it. We're going to do it monthly. So yeah. Okay. Monday. Thank you, Tanya. The Monday, the 22nd at noon. Noon my East Coast time noon. It's 9 a.m. my time. So we decided to call ourselves the Business Baddies. So it's the Business Baddies Roundtable. That's what's taking place on Monday. So you can tune in. We're all streaming it. So you can tune in on any of the channels, but we're just all talking, hanging out. I think we're making something on Monday. It was really, really fun. My cousin gave me advice to find a niche that is not oversaturated for my crafts. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like a lot of the things are, yeah, Monday the 22nd. Oh, I didn't even know. I tapped that and so I'm still learning StreamYard. I didn't realize. Oh, I tap it again and then it goes. Oh, I can highlight a comment. I was not aware of that. The whole craft market, I mean, it's saturated, but I feel like there's also a lot of people buying. So I think there's room for a lot of us to sell. So I think looking for a product that's not oversaturated, but also one that you feel like making. So just because it's not oversaturated, like, I don't know, maybe cake toppers. I hate making cake toppers. I would not. And paper crafts, maybe that might not be oversaturated, but I wouldn't want to make it. I would hate it. So I would say make sure that you like it. Just because it's not oversaturated doesn't mean you should do it. But I think it's a good thing to look for, but just make sure you like it. I think all the ladies that give us information with the videos do a great job, and it's so much appreciated. Thank you, Bria. Vern, time for bed. Kids have to go to school. Okay, good night, Vern. I'm probably getting off here in just a sec anyway. Spilling is not the name of your page. I'm not making any profit, but thank you for the advice so far. I'll DM you on Instagram. Yeah, DM me on Instagram for sure. How do we find you? Yes, we all made socks, Renee. Yep. Did we? Yes, we all made socks that time. Yeah. That was the last Business Baddie Roundtable. Marilyn, you should check out my product, the Crafty Profit Projector, as well. That could really help you with finding products that actually make money, because it helps you figure out how much your products cost, how much money you're making, how much your profit margin is. And if you're not making any money, then I say you kick that product out of your shop. So that's where I would start. Oh my goodness, thank you. Let me highlight that comment. 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 Central, and 12 Eastern. That is when the Business Baddies will be back on YouTube. Miss Joy, it is. Everything is oversaturated. You just got to sell yourself. Exactly. People are buying from you. I mean, they could buy these products anywhere, but they're buying from you. So you need to sell yourself, your company. Be out there, be the face behind your company. Let people know who you are. Let people know what you're doing. I think that makes a big difference. We all made socks. Oh, I'm so happy, Tanya. Let me highlight that one too. Look at that. She says she likes the Crafty Profit Projector. It's been helpful. It is helpful, guys. You can check out all the reviews that I have on my webpage. People really like it. I mean, I'm not just saying people like it. I like it. I started using it. I created it because it was something that I needed because I was not making the money that I wanted to make. And I was like, I'm working all this time and I'm not making this money. And then I started like adding up what everything cost going into my product. I was like, oh, that's because I'm not selling it for enough. Maybe that's why I'm not making any money. So that's how the Crafty Profit Projector came to be, because I needed help. So I helped myself, and then I wanted to help y'all too. So that's what it is. Business Baddies is Monday 1/22. Let's see, newsletter or information site, Spilling Diversity. I'm not sure. Maybe it was the Crafting for Profit camp, because that's going on next week. And if any of you actually, if you've got a business and you're wanting to improve your business, Crafting for Profit camp is a great way to do that. It is an online summit. It's coming next week, the 25th. And there are classes on marketing. There are classes on, social media, scheduling your social media, budgeting your time wisely, what platform to sell on, so many. My class is actually how to improve your photos and videos with just your phone. So you don't have to buy a super expensive camera to get your photos and videos looking better. So I go through all of that and break that down. And that's what my class is for Crafting for Profit Camp. All right. Good night, Marilyn. Oh, I'm glad, Renee, you signed up. Hoping to get some tips from my sister and her business that she's starting. You will definitely get a lot of tips. I think it will be very good for anybody that's got a new business. Oh, second year Crafting for Profit. Oh, I'm glad, Christy. It was really good last year. So I was happy to come back again this year and be a speaker again. A replay of the Business Baddies, you can watch it here on my channel. It's under my lives, and it says Business Baddies Roundtable, so you can check it out there. It was really fun. All right, y'all. My hubs just got home, and we're gonna go have dinner. But I will be back here next week. I will definitely be in stories and everything. We're gonna have a live on Thursday, and I'll be in Long Beach. So if you're there, come say hello. I would love to meet you. I think that's it. But I'll be back here. I'll be in Long Beach this weekend. I'll be Tuesday. I'll be here for Crafty Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll be here for the Crafty Challenge with A-Dub Productions. And then Thursday, I think Crafting for Profit Camp starts, or Friday. So I'm excited. I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, getting a tour of my craft room. I will fix the description since we had to restart. I'll make sure that you get the information that you guys need. And I'll be back next week. Until then, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.